Hey guys, what's up WSPL? This is your commissioner here. Chuckles, Chuck Colorado, Charlie, C Cash Money, V to the A to the I. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But I know we've had a lot of talk recently, or at least a couple people have talked about um, doing a Pokemon Showdown tournament. And I'm sure a lot of you have. I mean, I'd never have really done. I've done it once. Some of my battles coming up. No. Okay. Must have not touched the mouse for a while. Oh my god, Google Chrome, don't do this to me. Okay, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that. But yeah, so we're thinking about doing an OU or sorry, excuse me, a Pokemon Showdown tournament just because it's really easy to do, really easy to build a team, really easy for people who don't have a DS or people who, might have enough time to build a team or people who are being lazy like me. Honestly, I need to set some time aside, and I haven't been able to do that with girlfriend, work, and other social life things like that. So, um, it's easier for people like that, and if we plug in someone's computer up to a TV, you can watch the battles, so everyone can spectate on the battles. Everyone can react if there's a big play going on, things like that. I think it'll be a lot more interactive than honestly a DS tournament. I would love to have a DS tournament. I still want to. But we have to, I guess, figure out a way to make that kind of tournament friendly. Every tournament we've had, there's people sitting around watching the finale. I don't. I mean, like, imagine if when Roberts Gligar was like going like 50% on those guillotines. Like, imagine if no one was really seeing that. Like, people wouldn't believe it, and it just wouldn't have been as cool if we were watching that through a DS and only one other person could see it. So you gotta kind of have that arena like pressure, everyone's watching on you environment. I think that's what make tournaments great. So I really think Pokemon Showdown would be a great outlet for us to do a tournament, and just because you could run so many different unique sets without spending 5 hours trying to breed a certain move onto someone, you could just make it. So it's really good for like just getting in, battle after battle after battle, just getting in reps. Like if someone was completely new to competitive battling, I would tell them to go to this because you can just rail off battles and just learn so much in such a short amount of time. So I wanted to show you guys kind of how the layout is. I mean, I made a quick login um, over here. I can change my avatar, log out, things like that. So it's super easy. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. These are all chat rooms. I haven't gone into these. I haven't really dabbled on that. Latest news, I don't know. Later, they told me that they were doing the UU beta, uh, kind of tier. So they'll let you know, I guess, what's going on in terms of like people being banned and stuff like that. So this is my team over here, the one that I made. I was battling people at Joey's house when we were there that one day. I think I went like 6-3, or I don't know. I was doing work. But oh yeah, I was in the OU4, so you can click. Look at this. So you can click what tier you want to go in. Like, see, UU beta is under it's testing because they're still trying to figure out this new UU tier for 6th generation with like new mechanics and things like that. And then there's the OU tier, which I think they've kind of settled in on. I mean, there's still a lot of people that'll probably get bumped down in here, but that's what a lot of people are playing now. Little Cup, things like that. Random Battle, which is fucking probably anything. You can go to past tier generations, doubles tiers like VGC, where they do with the big tournaments in like Indiana and things like that, where there's like a bunch of different rules. Um, they have like really weird ones like OU monotype and things like that. So hold on a second. Sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah, so you can basically pick any tier you want. Um, Sky battles, look at that. That's a tier. Only Sky battles. I don't know. I just think that's really cool. I'd probably spend most of my time doing the competitive single stuff. That's kind of my favorite, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of the layout of this. So you can look for a battle with the team that you make. I named mine Ariados and the boys. I'll go into it in depth later, but I won't do a live battle, or you can watch a battle, things like that. But the team builder is just super easy, so I wanted to kind of show you guys that. I guess I could make a new team, or I could go into this one. Let's go into this one. So, um, just clicking on a guy. Yada yada yada. think it's easier. I don't know. It was easier when I was first doing. Okay, cool. There's the details of it. So you can basically just edit anything they have. All the moves come up, and if moves are illegal and can't be on someone, they'll tell you things like that. So you basically type in all their moves. After you type in all their, here, let's go to a new one. It was a lot easier when I was making a new team. So let's just go new team. Pick what tier we want to make it for. So let's just do another OU team. You have no Pokemon, lol. So you just add a Pokemon. So let's do maybe Rattata. Cool. So you pick T-Tar. You can nickname him if you want. His ability. So I don't know let's just say lefties. Type in leftovers. Boom. You can have his. You can pick whatever ability that you want. For the guy. So pick Sandstream. Go over to the moves. So let's just do. I'll just think of a random Tyranitar. I don't know. Rocks, Crunch, or EQ, and Stone Edge. So let's just do that. Stone Edge, and then it'll just go to basically your stats. So then you can just make your stats from here. I guess there's suggested ones. Bulky, physical, sweeper. So 252 in attack, 252 in HP, 4 in speed. And then it'll give you, the nature that you want. Adamant nature. So I guess that's a recommended set. Yeah, but you could do that. So once you're kind of at this stage, then you just hit next, and you can just go on to the next one, and then you just create a team. So I just wanted to show you guys like how kind of super easy it was. I don't really want this team. Let's see, delete it. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it's just super easy to make a team, super easy to log in. It's basically just express battling. I see it as. So I think anyone can really pick this up. I mean, I really think that some of the people who don't usually play but are still at our tournaments could go in there and kind of make a team if they have a little direction. And I don't know. I just think it'd be a lot of fun. So I kind of wanted to show you guys a couple of the battles I did. These were battles that I played at Joey's house. All these battles, they were some of the best I had. I mean, I got like swept one time, and none of these battles are that good. They don't really come down to the wire, but I guess I can just show you what's going on. So let's pause it right here. And then that's what's cool. After you battle, they'll send you, or you can get the replay of it. And I just sent the replay link to my email, and then sent it to myself via email. And now I have these, so I can go back and watch them anytime. Another thing, you can basically watch film on yourself, which is awesome. I mean, I know you can do that with the DS and everything like that, but these compress into a link, so they're so much easier to post on your friend's wall or things like that. So this guy was talking to me a little bit, as you can see over here. I was running. I kind of introduced my team. Or I should have did that in the team builder actually. Let's go to here. I can kind of introduce my team. So I have Suicide Lead Ariados. He's got a focus sash. He can't be put to sleep if anyone's trying to spore me or anything like that. So he's got the sticky web. I've just always liked Ariados. I don't know why. I just think he looks cool. I hate spiders in real life, but I like him. Just a couple priority moves, just in case I know someone's gonna try to break my sash, or my sash is already broken. They're gonna try to finish me off. You'll see Shadow Sneak actually comes in handy, and then Toxic if I have one last effort, I can Toxic someone. So I do 252 in speed. I did 252 in attack, because these are both physical moves, and then 4 HP. But yeah, this thing is basically just there to go in, set up sticky web, and then die. If I can do any of this other trolley stuff beforehand, I mean, that's great. But I have Special Sweeper in Life Orb Greninja. 4 special moves, just for all that coverage. Assault Vest Gudra, which is my special wall. But when you do Assault Vest, you have to run 4 attacks. So he's got a little pop in him too. So I did 252 in special defense and 252 in special attack for him. So he is he's versatile. This was actually dumb of me. I should get rid of leftovers, or I should just run. Actually, I'm just gonna run Brave Bird. Let's change that. I was gonna run the Swords Dance Acrobatics set, but it's stupid if you have an item because sword acrobatics power goes up without an item. I don't know why I did that. I wasn't thinking at the time. I made this team really quick. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of dumb of me because my acrobatics weren't doing that much because I had leftovers on. But I wanted leftovers on to get rid of some of the Flare Blitz recoil. But that was actually pretty dumb of me. This man, I love this man. Man, physically defensive Mandibuzz. What does Overcoat do again? Oh, immune to residual weather damage and powder moves, which is amazing. So he can't be put to sleep, and he doesn't take any sandstorm or anything like that. Defog to get rid of rocks, because he is great Talonflame support. I mean, Talonflame can't come in on rocks. That's just stupid. So he helps out Talonflame. If anyone tries to set up on him, he can foul play, because there'll be a +2 attack, and this will do a shit ton. Knock off, just knock off, any items that people have. So he's a lot of support. He's a lot of support, and then he has Roost in case he needs to get HP back. So I did 252 HP, 252 in defense. And then the man, the myth, the legend, um, Diggersby though. So he is a physical attacker by far. The choice band on him and the huge power is just absolutely unfair. It's really unfair. I just don't even know. This man's 374, or not? No, not really. Oh, he actually has really low. I noticed he actually has really low base attack, but it brings it up to 232, which is awesome. So with the choice band and the huge power, and then actually choice band will make it do more. Um, so yeah, I just want to kind of show you guys these battles really quick. You can. I'm gonna set it to really slow. So if you're looking at my opponent's team here, Friezian. He complimented on my Ariados, which is funny because right when I thought of running Suicide Lead Ariados, Pat was actually training up one on his DS. So I don't know. It's just kind of funny how we thought that way. And then I commented back, "Shiny Starmie, solid," because I wanted to give a little love back. Um, so he's gonna lead off his Scolipede, and if you look at his team, like there is nothing on his team that really wants to take an Earthquake. Nothing. Like, I mean, Sable. I don't know what Sableye is. What like if he has physical defense or. But this thing's frail. This thing's gonna be on a balloon, but you'll see that get popped. This and then these three do not want an earthquake, especially from Diggersby. So, um, Scolipede gets used because of its speed boost. So I'm like, this thing's definitely speed boost. He goes for the Swords Dance right away, and I'm just gonna set up the Sticky Web to slow down that Starmie. And then he gets a speed boost from that, and then he's going to go for the Protect, and he gets another speed boost. So he's at plus, I get Ariados out of there. So I know he's setting up, and he's probably, I didn't know he was going to go for the Protect, but I know he's setting up, and he's probably going to go for a Baton Pass, because you can pass out of Scolipede, because the speed boost, raises speed, Sword Dance, etc. So I immediately get out of Ariados, and I'm like, I gotta go offensive, because if something comes in, like I gotta go offensive. I can't have this Scolipede set up all over me and then pass into like the Starmie, and it's like game. Oh, that would make sense. Pass into something, and it's like game over. So I go out into this man, this man right here, because I know nothing wants to take an Earthquake. There's nothing on this team that wants to take an Earthquake except for maybe this balloon guy. But he goes for the Protect. He's just getting his speed back up. So now he's at +2. Now he's at +2. And so I don't know why. I'm not sure why he doesn't Baton Pass here. Because he's faster than me, obviously. And he should have Baton Passed maybe into the Heatran. I don't know. I don't know what he would have Baton Passed into. Um, but as you'll see, he just decides to set up a layer of Toxic Spites. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to Earthquake. Bam! And that thing is gone. So all that setting up for nothing. So, Starmie comes in and gets caught by the Sticky Web. And as you can see, like on the sidebar here, they're summarizing like the turns. So if you, want to see why something happened or what did that person do on that turn, you can just look right here. Like it even tells you that, Starmie got caught in the Sticky Web. which is really cool. So you can keep track of that, and it'll just help you remember things, throughout the match, which is another cool feature about it. Um, so I'm like, this thing, I don't want us to leave Diggersby in on this thing, so I'm pretty sure I go out to Goodra here, which is kind of dumb. I should have gone out to Ariados to suck up those spikes, but my Goodra gets poisoned, which is kind of stupid on my part. Yeah, so I should have sucked up those spikes. As you can see, the Starmie is taking Life Orb damage, but this is my special wall, so I'm just going to leave him in and get some damage on the Starmie. I'm pretty sure that's what I decided to do. That Psyshock does a hell of a whole lot, even for on Assault Vest Goodra. 59.3%. So I Dragon Pulse it just to get some damage on it, and now I go into Ariados for Deathfather because I really don't need it because the Sticky Web is up. I mean, he's done his job. And I suck up those spikes. I forgot about that. That honestly, I should have did that earlier. So he brings me down, and watch this. Now, this Starmie is probably still faster than the Ariados, but here comes the Shadow Sneak! Got him! So that's the biggest threat is out of the way. Now Diggersby is free to roam. And the best part is, oh, this doesn't happen here, but Ariados is just gonna sit in here and keep trolling. He's gonna take a Will-O-Wisp. He doesn't give a shit because he wants to die. And then I'm gonna Toxic Disable, which is awesome because these things are freaking annoying. So Ariados is like, please kill me, just please kill me. I think he switches out here. Yeah, and look, he goes into his Heatran. Goes into his Heatran with the balloon, and I pop it with a Shadow Sneak. It's like the only thing he could have switched into for that Diggersby popped. So now Ariados is going to die to the burn. I think I save Diggersby here, and I go into Greninja. I mean, nothing can really switch in except for maybe that Empoleon can. So I go for the Surf, so... this, I think, that's pretty... Yeah, so that takes out the Heatran. The Heatran would have died to an Earthquake anyway, so I'm not even worried about it. I ain't even worried about it. I'm saving Diggersby in the back. This game was actually, I think, a slaughtering, pretty much, so... So he has the Defiant ability. +2. If something gets lowered, he gets +2 attack. So this thing's physical. I know this thing's a physical attacker now. So I'm gonna go out into my physically defensive Mandibuzz because he can take a lot of his physical attacks, basically anything. Goes for the waterfall. Even at +2, I think Mandibuzz still took that fairly well. And then I'm gonna hit him back with that foul play. Get it! All that HP. All that HP. So I'm whooping this dude's ass. I'm up 5-2. Some of these games were actually closer. I can show you another one. Here comes Big T. Big T-Tar here. I forgot what I do here. Oh, he pursues me, so I'm switching out. Even though I do resist it. I don't know. What do I do here? Oh, I go and sack my Goodra. That's what I can do. Goodra's pointless now. Because he doesn't have any special sweeper. So I go and sack my Goodra. He's going to Mega up. But I am not even worried, and I'll tell you why. Because this man's cry, it sounds like he's waking up from like a deep nap, and he just earthquakes the shit out of that Mega Tyranitar. Choice Banded Diggersby is not to be fooled around with. It's insane. It's Bugs Bunny on steroids. If Bugs Bunny... Oh, and then he runs. So if Bugs Bunny was a scumbag and a fat ass and like he owned a bunch of like apartments and didn't take care of them, that would be Diggersby. That's Diggersby right there. So I'll show you guys another one. That one was kind of a slaughtering. This one I think is a little bit better. So at the start of this match, I'm like, well, I'm looking at his team right here. I was like, there is absolutely nothing that is fast. Like if this thing dances, it'll be fast, but look at it. Look at how slow this team is. Like this is the slowest team I've ever seen. So I was like, there's no need in doing the sticky web. Like I'll probably just save Ariados for Death Fodder. I didn't have that many beers yet, and we didn't start playing NBA Jam, so I still had some sense in me at this time. So I was like, I'm gonna go straight offensive, and I'm gonna try to like set something up and just get some punch some dents in this defensive core he's got here. I mean, this is offensive, but it's not fast. And Swampert can be, but he's not fast either. So I was like Swampert lead, and then this Swampert pulls a total Kyle move. After a U-turn out, I think I go in the Mandibuzz here. But after this, you know, after I U-turn out, because I can, because I'm faster. Oh, I go in Ariados, just, I think to sack it, or maybe get a Toxic on it. This Swampert pulls a total Kyle move and sets up Stealth Rocks. Total Kyle move. And I'm going to Toxic this thing now because I still have my Sash, so something is going to take a Toxic unless I miss, so I got that thing Toxic, which is awesome. And he's going to proceed to just keep phasing me out. He's probably looking for that Talonflame switch in. Goodra comes in, which is alright. But I don't want to stay in on an Earthquake or anything, so I'm pretty sure I got the Mandibuzz here, just because he's my physical wall and immune to Earthquake. Yeah, so those rocks kind of hurt. It's like 25% health, but you know, I'm not too worried about it because I got leftovers. I can get back up to a reasonable amount. I think I go for the knockoff here, just to get rid of his leftovers. That's what I should do. Oh, I go for the defog. Okay, yeah. Because Talonflame can't come in on rocks. So he roars me out, but the rocks are gone. So Mandibuzz has done his job. And then it's like, oh shit, you should have not done that, because Greninja comes in, and I have the Grass Knot, and I don't think he knows I have the Grass Knot. So I'm going to go straight away for the Grass Knot. Like, I'll make him make that prediction if he knows it's coming. And bop! Grass Knot out of there. So Swampert is gone. That's huge. No more rocks. Unless he's carrying 2 Stealth Rockers, which I've seen before. But so Talonflame is free to roam now. So this thing comes in, I'm like, I know I want to get some damage on this thing. Even if I switch in Mandibuzz, like a dynamic, or like some kind of fighting move is still probably going to hurt. Or you could have like a rock move. So I'm like, you know, I'll just get some damage on this thing, whatever. I probably should have gone into Ariados here. That probably would have been a better move, just to sack that. But I was like, no, I'll stay in, just get a lot of damage, like 64% off on that Surf. And then he's going to Thunder Punch me, so thank God I didn't switch into Mandibuzz, because Mandibuzz would have not appreciated that Thunder Punch. So there goes Greninja, but it's fine. Not even worried about it. So that's another Talonflame to get a lot of offensive momentum going. And I just played it safe. I probably could have seen the Skarmory coming in. Yeah, but I just played it safe, so I just went for the Acrobatics, which is dumb because I have leftovers. I've already went over this, but yeah, so, and I mean, I don't think I want to take a Brave Bird from that thing. So I think I got the Mandibuzz here, and he has 2 phasers on this team, so this team is really kind of built around Stealth Rocks and like shuffling the person's team and like you know, a lot of stuff like that. So Talonflame comes in again. I'm like, I do not want to take a Brave Bird because he can probably live a Flare Blitz because he's Skarmory. So I go back into Mandibuzz and I take this Brave Bird very well. Very nice indeed. Only 20%, and I'm going to get some back with the lefties. So Mandibuzz is chilling, but he's got that Rocky Helmet, which sucks. So I'm going to knock off the Rocky Helmet. And so when I hit him, it's not going to do, you know, as much. And then he Whirlwinds me again. I've been faced out so many times. I don't understand really why he's doing that, because the rocks aren't up. He could have just switched into something, but I don't know. So Ariados is in again, and he's just like, please kill me. I just want to die. So he's look at that. Okay, I don't know if you just saw what happened, but Skarmory lost so much health because he Brave Birded a full Ariados, and you're going to take a shit ton of recoil if you do a lot to the other person. So Ariados comes into play again with the Shadow Sneak. The 4% Shadow Sneak. Steel does not resist Dark. Bam! Ariados for the win! Ariados for the win, knocking out that Skarm. And he's like begging to be killed, but people just don't want to kill him sometimes. He's like, please kill me. So I'm for sure staying in. I mean, Ariados is gonna die. I don't want to take anything from a Diggersby, that's for sure. So I got to my own Diggersby. Like, yo, bring it, DB for his DB. And I didn't even realize he might have been locked in the quick attack there, but this Venusaur is about to get popped. Bam! Critical hit Earthquake from a Choice Banded Diggersby. I was like, if you want to come in, that's fine. Something's going to get Earthquaked. This thing can get Earthquaked. Yo mama can get Earthquaked. Like, anything. Anything. if you don't have a switch into an earthquake, then you might as well just kiss like a couple things goodbye, honestly. I know this thing carries Giga Drain. I learned that the hard way, but look at Diggersby just taking it. He just takes it. Bam! Diggersby is just sweeping cats now. Um, it still gets a little deadly here at the end, cause this guy, he quick attacks me, and he's not locked into it because I think he goes for the Swords Dance later. But you'll see Mandibuzz does so much work with that foul play, honestly. So he goes for the Swords Dance, and I think I just go maybe straight for the foul play. Yeah, straight for the foul play, and look at how much that does. 77%. Awesome. You know, he tried to set up on me, but Mandibuzz was like, and he kills Mandibuzz. That was a critical, so he kind of paid me back there. Yeah, but that returned it a lot. But in comes Talonflame, and he's just gonna acrobatics for the win. Fuck the world 420, and that game is over. So that was another one that was really fun. Let's do this one really quick. Oh, okay. So team preview here, kinda. Y'all know my team. Jolteon, kinda rando. Metagross. Florges, special wall. A lot of people are running Assault Vest Metagross now, I think. Talonflame. This Garchomp is its Mega. I gotta do a better job of like realizing what's a Mega. Like that guy's definitely gonna be a Mega because, I mean it's kind of easy when like a Manectric or a Houndoom is in, because it's like, why would people run those things unless they're Megas? But I gotta get a better kind of grasp on that. So he's got. I mean that Greninja and that Jolteon are fast as shit. So I'm definitely gonna get that Sticky Web up, like without a doubt. Like, for sure, Sticky Web. Here it comes. He switches out and goes into his Talonflame, which is alright with me. I have no problem with that because I still have my Sash. So, Brave Bird's going to bring me down to the Sash. I think I get off a Toxic here. In case anything wanted to come in. Except for Metagross. So I was like, well, let's just Toxic. I tried to Shadow Sneak here or Sucker Punch, one of the two. But Brave Bird is priority, so that's fine. Yeah, so he killed Ariados finally. He's like, thank God someone finally killed me. But he did his job by getting that Sticky Web up. You gotta run like a Defog or a Spinner, man. It just helps so much. So Mandibuzz, this thing is a Talonflame stopper because this thing is so physical. So he's gonna switch out and go into his Garchomp. I think I went for the knockoff because I think the Talonflame was orbed. So I go for the knockoff, but that's not going to do shit. And I realized it because if you look over here, nothing fell off of the Garchomp. So he's a Mega. So I was like, oh, now he's a Mega because nothing fell off. And I know this thing's got good attack, so I think I stay in Foul Play. Yeah, I do stay in Foul Play. I'm like, damn, it does a good amount. He misses the Stone Edge, thankfully. I knew he had that, but no one on my team wanted to take a Stone Edge, so I was like, well, I gotta stay in. And then I go for the Foul Play again, and like an idiot, he pops the balloon on his Jolteon. I don't know why you would really switch into it there. Yeah, but I'm like, whatever. So I'm gonna go onto my special wall to take probably an oncoming Thunderbolt. Jolteon he doesn't have a really good move pool. Oh, he has a Hidden Power Ice or something, which it's fine. I mean, Goodra can take those all day. So I knew I predicted this. I predicted this shit. I remember I was looking at his team. I was like, what is going to come in? Fairy type, right? Because I'm a dragon. So I go for this was a total prediction on my part. I go for the Sludge Wave. I'm like, damn, that still does nothing. we have two special walls just going at it. I was like, I'll trade shots all day. He heals with the Citrus Berry. And he's going to go for Aromatherapy to get rid of the Toxic on his Talonflame. I'm like, fine, I will trade. Let's trade shots. I'm gonna wear this thing down, whether it takes me, today or the next day. Like I'm just gonna stay in and keep Sludge Waving. It hangs on, and then it goes for a Wish. It goes for a Wish right here. So Aromatherapy and Wish. So it's a big support set. So I'm like, what is he gonna Wish Pass into? Something's gonna get Wish Pass into. Now, the smart move, if I was being smart, I would have just Dragon Pulsed here. Because I could have taken like probably a couple more Moon Blasts. So I probably should have, but then he could have. I was thinking he might wish himself back up, and then it was like, oh snap! Then he can just outstall me with Moonblast. So I didn't want to Dragon Pulse. Um, so I was like, if he wish passes into the Talonflame, like Talonflame can get really hurt by anything because he's except for maybe a Fire Blast. So I was like, well, it's got to be Sludge Wave or Dragon Pulse, and then I didn't even think about him wish passing into the Garchomp. I completely forgot the Garchomp was hurt. So he's gonna back into that, and I was thinking that the Talonflame might come in, so I Sludge Wave. And I probably should have just Dragon Pulsed. But I don't know. Then he would have got the wish, and then he could have, outstalled me. But I do get the poison. Um, I do get the poison on him, but the wish comes true. Garchomp gets a bunch of HP back. And I don't want to stay in. I know he has a Stone Edge, which is fine. Like I watch Mandibuzz take this Stone Edge like a champ. I think he predicts me here and goes for. Oh, he goes for Dragon Claw. Okay, that's fine. Another physical move that I am completely okay. I think he goes for a Stone Edge now, and I know he has it, but I'm like, Mandibuzz can tank one. Mandibuzz, I roost back up the full. That's what I do. I roost back up the full. I'm like, look at that, 25%, and I'm gonna get some leftover damage back. Take 4 of those, maybe more, and they miss. So I'm like, that is awesome. I think I foul play here. Yeah, Greninja's really. He probably sees that coming. Greninja's the only one that can take it because he resists that dark type. So that was a great play by him. But I wanted that Garchomp dead. I wanted it just dead right in its face, right in its Garchomp size. So I go into my special wall, which makes sense. Whatever attacker it is, I just go right into that wall. He's gonna two-shot Ice Beam me, but it's fine because it's taking Life Orb damage, and I mean I have nothing else. Nothing else in this world is trying to take an Ice Beam. So Talonflame comes in. This is the first time you've seen him. He probably thinks I have the Brave Bird, which I should be carrying. So he's threatened out, even though Greninja is faster. I mean, that ability that Talonflame has is just awesome. So here comes the Garchomp in, basically to die, I'm pretty sure, because he's going to take the flying move, which he doesn't resist, the poison damage from the Sludge Wave, and another flying move. So Garchomp is basically just there to die, and that thing is finally dead, which is so cool, because I don't have to predict around that or anything. Jolteon comes in, he gets his speed lowered, but I'm not trying. Oh, I U-turn out because the speed is lowered. I don't know who would be faster, to tell you the truth. But I can go into Diggersby. If you would have predicted the HP Ice there, then that might have hurt, but I was like, he probably might go for a Thunderbolt. Oh, he does hit me with an HP Ice, and that does actually not a lot, less than 50%. So I'm just like, bam, return. I go for the return there because he has a Talonflame, so I didn't want to get locked in the Earthquake. So I go for the return. I knew it would kill the Jolteon, and then it would do basically a lot of damage to anything except for Metagross, which is fine. I'm not worried about. I wasn't worried about that thing really. So because I have my Mandibuzz. So I'm locked in a return here. Still can't switch anything into an Ice Beam, so I think I'm just going to sack Diggersby here. He didn't get to do that much work this time, but took out that Jolteon, which was nice. So the Greninja takes more Life Orb damage, and I'm going to go right back into an offensive counter for him. The Talonflame, get that offensive momentum going, make that guy switch. And it's like, boom, acrobatics, that's fine. Greninja is dead. So he has a Talonflame. He brings that Talonflame in. I go into Mandibuzz because Mandibuzz is just the ultimate Talonflame counter. And at this point, I can come in on anything. I don't know, maybe he's going to Brave Bird. I can come in on anything. And now nothing on his team is going to want to take a foul play. I mean, this Florges resists it, but it's still a physical move, and Florges can't really take physical moves. Steel doesn't resist Dark anymore, so that's going to really hurt Metagross, especially because Metagross' attack stat is probably pretty high. And Talonflame is just frail, and he's not going to want to take a foul play either. So I think I go for the foul play here because I know no one wants to take it. he roosts, which is a good move by him. Priority roost. I'm gonna foul play. And I'm like, yo, we can play this game, dog. We can play this game if you want. You can keep roosting. I'm just gonna keep foul playing. Like, so he critical hits me with a flare blitz, just last ditch effort to probably get some damage on this thing. So, oh, I go for the knockoff there. Just in case I guess anything wanted to come in. I don't know. I probably should have just foul played still. But I'm at 42%. Mana Buzz is sitting pretty. Mana Buzz is doing work. This thing is not going to appreciate any dark moves. And all it can do is bullet punch me. When I just started bullet punching me, I was like, bro, I got this. So I knock off its Assault Vest, which is kind of pointless. I probably should have just gone for the foul play again. But maybe I was overthinking. Excuse-moi. Foul play there. There you go. And then we'll skip to next turn. That Florges is going to get foul played, and that's the game. Cool. So, I mean, I guess I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too boring. I hope you learned a thing or two. I know I did playing this game. Yeah, I hope I didn't mumble too much because it's a lot to speak. But just want to kind of show you guys how Showdown works. So I hope you guys take the time to watch it. I know Julius and Kyle will probably watch it, but other people, I hope you're hearing my voice right now. But yeah, I really want to do a thing where I do live, screen record and do live Showdown battle, so you guys can kind of hear what I'm thinking. I want to try out a new team. Maybe I'll actually do that right after this, or actually I'll probably just watch Breaking Bad because I gotta catch up on that. But I'm gonna try to at least do one thing every day of the week on the weekdays that I'm home. So either Wi-Fi training, which I've been slacking on. I know that, Showdown, or my Nuzlocke. So I'm gonna try to kind of schedule my Pokemon in throughout the week, save, drinking for the weekends, and kind of go from there. So I hope you guys like this video and it wasn't too long, but that's kind of a quick tutorial on Showdown. I'm sure there's still stuff I don't know about this game, but maybe I'll make a team and we can do some live Showdown next time. But until then, this is the Commish signing out.